Welcome to the first official romance report. I'm Maisie.
I'm Megan.
This is Zadie.
Kitten.
And today we're talking about Xeni by Rebekah Weatherspoon. The book starts with Xeni Everly Wilkins arriving in upstate New York to lay her Aunt Sable to rest and to get her estate in order because the family has just a massive feud and drama going on, and Xeni is kind of the gal to sort everything out. What she isn't expecting is that she is ready to inherit a crap ton of money, a couple of properties, and all she has to do is marry Mason. Mason is a Scottish, pretty much literal giant of a cinnamon roll man, bagpipe playing sweetheart, who also stands to inherit a good chunk of money if he follows through with this plan. And spoiler alert, their marriage of inconvenience and just a means to an end catches feels really quick, and they're so sweet. I love it.
I sighed so much reading this one.
Me too. I was just like, oh. Yeah, it was so sweet because Xeni has a very tough exterior, and I loved her character so much. Like, she's very self-aware, knows what she wants in life, which I just thought was so nice to see in a heroine, where it wasn't just like this kind of caricature of like messy womanhood.
Yes, like no wishy-washiness, no, like she was so comfortable in her skin, like just embraced the imperfections, but treated them as perfections because they are. She's real. Like we get to see a real woman described, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And even with Mason, it's a real guy too. He might even have like a little bit of a dad bod without being a dad.
I know. And you love to see it. Oh my God.
To me. Yeah.
Mason was so, like, okay, here's the thing about Mason too. He always comes in clutch with his gift usage, like always delivers the perfect gift.
Yes. Oh, great point.
It's so important in today's day and age. It's just
if you are having a conversation with someone and at least once they have like via text and they have not sent you just like a primo gift, like what's the point?
It seems like an unstable relationship to me.
Truly. Get out.
And to top it off, he drops an Outlander gif of Sam Hugan, which, I mean, just how meta, how perfect.
Truly. It's just like life reflecting.
And one of the things that also makes this book so special is that both the hero and the heroine are bisexual, which is beautiful rep. You love to see it. And
real.
It's wonderful too because Mason's father isn't accepting of that aspect of him, but the way that Mason like accepts himself is really just so empowering to see, and I loved it. Like, he was a very cool dude and very like, this is me type of person.
They're both that way, and not that younger characters can't be this way, but I think it is because they are a bit older. They've had a lot of time to kind of search within themselves and come to terms with all of the things about them. And, like you said with Xeni, she's very self-aware. Mason's kind of the same way. Kind of like this is me, this is who I am. I'm not about to change to please people. So I know I can't be the only one who thought the scene with Mason just blasting the bagpipes on the farm was just the most hilarious thing. Like, I just kept picturing this like giant Scottish man on this hill, like perfect, beautiful backdrop, and he's just like in her
I know.
And then like Xeni gets a call from her mom. She's like trying to talk to her mom on the phone. Her mom like, what is going on?
What the hell is that?
Like, that's my husband.
Yeah, no biggie, whatever, mom. Because she didn't tell her parents. Yeah, right. I think the fact that this book makes bagpipe sexy is just like a testament to how good the writing is. I think one of the best things about this book is how it's just like consent and communication incarnate. Like, so beautiful to watch these two people communicate their feelings. They talk about what they want emotionally.
And they check in. I love check-ins. Like, are you okay with that? How are you feeling?
Yes.
May I do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and about everything, like outside of just like intimacy, like they are emotionally checking in with each other along every step of the way on this like crazy journey of marriage. And it's so cool to see people talk to each other and like express their feelings.
It truly, and isn't it amazing that they were thrust into this situation, did not know each other, had no idea, you know what I mean, that this was going to happen to them. And they communicated better in the first day than some married couples communicate ever.
Oh, 100%.
So I love that she wrote not just one, but two characters that are like, make that a really important part of their personality.
This book takes you through the emotional ringer, but in a different way, where it's like their relationship is kind of the rock through the other issues that they're dealing with, because Xeni is dealing with like the trauma of losing a loved one, the family drama that she has going on. Mason has his own family drama, his own issues with his father. And like to see the relationship not be the plot driver of like the drama, but instead like just this anchor between them is so cool.
I think that's a great point too, because all of the crap that they're both dealing with, you know, they could easily be like, and I have this husband that I don't even really know that plays the bagpipes, like giant beast of a man, but that's like the least of her concerns. And I love that because he's perfect.
When a man is the least of your concerns in your life, like how
they're not creating more trouble or issues for you.
How truly remarkable, how beautiful.
I know.
You love to see it. And you know what else you love to see in books? Pegging!
A little bit of pegging.
So let's get on to the Steam rating. This was a solid 4. Solid. I think this was like a 4 or 4.5 for me. Very steamy, very like consent based, like like I said, huge communication between them, and just like burning up the Kindle over here.
I did like the Kindle / like I kind of went back and forth between audio and reading, and found myself being like, well, hang on, I want to see what that sounds like.
Oh,
yeah, wait a minute. Can we talk about that? Can we go back for a sec?
Let's switch medium.
Yeah, solid 4 for me too, because she just
it was
goes in. It wasn't. I was not shocked. I was just more like in awe.
Because it's executed to perfection. Like it's so well done, and it makes so much sense for their relationship. Like there wasn't one scene that felt gratuitous. It all felt like very which I think is, you know, pretty, you see that generally in romance, like it's really gratuitous, but I just thought this was so well done. And like, it honestly did so much for the plot in developing like trust and intimacy.
It really drove that point home.
Drove it home.
Just, we're gonna get canceled. Anyway, but it was just written so beautifully. I think that's a big thing that we all need to remember about Rebekah Weatherspoon, is that she's just a truly gifted writer.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. Like she can she could totally write about anything. She just is really, really talented.
And again, another thing that she does so well is like strong female friendships and like relatable conversations between women, you know, like her books pass the Bechdel test, which is amazing. Like, I just think that she portrays female friendships in such a great and like empowering way, and all of the friends are just really great.
Yeah, because they kind of check in too, like know that they have like an understanding and like these open lines of communication, but it's also they are very like, okay, but keep it real with me for a second. Like how are you really?
Okay, so what is your 3 words to describe the book?
There is pegging.
Yep, sounds about right. I guess mine would be Mason gets pegged. So, and that's kind of all you need to know. Okay, what is your star rating for this book?
5. 5. Yeah, one of my favorite reads of the year for sure.
Oh, really? Wow. A bold claim.
I mean, yeah, it was just great. It was really well written. It was well done.
Yeah. I think this one is a 4.5 for me. I loved Rafe so much, and so I compared this one to Rafe a lot. And so like, I don't know, that one will always, like, because I love Dr. Sloan and like her.
She's great. Well, and you probably really can relate. Yeah. I loved Rafe, but then I read Xeni and I was like, oh, okay, I love Xeni.
Yeah, so this one's a solid 4.5 for me, but I loved it. I'm recommending it to everybody. And the other thing is too, it's like a quick read, which is
it's not long, but it's perfect. Like, yeah, I mean, I think after the pegging, we all want more, but there's nothing like left to be desired by any means.
It clips along at a perfect pace. And you know what? The other thing is too that I wanted to talk about is like the discussions of motherhood and how it's not for everybody, and like and just being like unabashedly aware of what you do and don't want as a woman. And like that was so well discussed in this book, which actually I think is a nice segue into content warnings. Rebekah does an incredible job of listing them out at the beginning of her book. Rebekah has listed the death of a family member before the book starts, a bisexual adult with an unsupportive parent, which we touched on, discussions of abortions and miscarriages in a character's past, and then there's a pregnant supporting character. So just be careful of any of those, and if you need more details, as always, feel free to message us or reach out to us.
Yep, we're here to serve.
We love Xeni. We love Rebekah, so we highly recommend this one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment below. And we're also pretty active on Bookstagram, so we'll attach those links below, and a link to the book below too. And we will see you next week, where we talk about A Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare.
Oh, so good.